everybody. Hold on, let me get Los in here.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Los.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. Listen, y'all. It's been one of them days, but y'all know how the holidays are, so we're going to catch up and all that good stuff. And I got a special guest in store for y'all tonight. But I'm going to give y'all some time to get in here because I don't know if y'all still opening Christmas presents, y'all still drinking eggnog or what, but y'all a little slow getting in here. So we're going to give y'all a few minutes. Carlos, have you noticed that almost, well, not last week, but almost every week in this month, I have come on here with a new hairstyle, honey. When
You
Marcus
really
I
have.
had burgundy hair. Yes, I did. That was my first time ever
Okay.
pulling off some burgundy. Honey, when my girl Gabrielle Storm was on here, I had a ponytail. Last week with Bambi, I had a ponytail. And baby, this week, honey, I had my mom to pull through a what? Perm. Yes,
Hey.
sir. Let me tell you something. Y'all can talk in the comment section all y'all want to. I support all my sisters who are natural. I tried that. That wasn't for me. I don't got the right texture or something, baby. You know when Lil Wayne says tougher than Nigerian hair, baby, he was talking about me. So I tried, a lot of phases in my life with my mama being a beautician. Oh yeah, my guest here. He in the back room now. So listen, support, applaud, salute every last one of y'all. But baby, it's the creamy crack for me. Because baby, honey, I told my mom, I said, now listen. See, when you have to prep your beautician before they do your hair, you already know it's bad. So I was like, listen, girl. What we gonna do is we gonna take it easy, like
Oh,
Tina
we.
Turner, because it's a little rough down in that middle. Oh, it don't look that bad, girl. I mask it well. I know when y'all saw them ponytails the other week, y'all said, oh, okay. No, I don't have no good hair. It don't wave, but that was gel and a brush and me going like this. This. See that motion? That's what happened. But we good now. We good. We smooth. We said, She even had no time to clip my ends, honey. But you gotta see, we was rushing in here before we got on this here show. Because what I wasn't gonna do was come in here looking like I was looking. Shut up, Los. Anywho, and listen, everybody, I'm so excited. I'm trying to give my people, my regular viewers, some time to get in here. If you're watching tonight, let us know in the comment section. Don't be shy. We like communication. Please communicate with us back and forth. Listen, y'all, tonight we have a special guest, and I don't want to not do him justice by not having my people in here. Does that make sense? Yeah. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, share this video, like, comment, share, whether you're on YouTube or whether you're on Facebook Live. Well, until we bring him up, Los, we got to catch up. I just want to know, how was your Christmas? Yeah, that's how
That
mine
was
was too.
very interesting.
Listen, well, I'm gonna get back to the holiday cheer in a minute. Maybe you'll have some by the time I come back around. But yeah, listen, everybody. I want y'all to make sure that y'all are subscribing. Don't just watch the YouTube channel, honey. Subscribe. Get my numbers up. They're a little low. So I'm gonna need y'all to build it on up in 2022. And not to toot my own horn, but Lowe's 2021 was a really good year for DJ Kels ENT. And if you did not see my social media posts, I do want to thank each and every one of the viewers, fans, supporters, naysayers, haters, lovers, whatever you are, of DJ Kels ENT. Because you know what? I hate to say this, but I know a question you had asked, Los, in an interview a while back. I can't remember if it was with Gabrielle Storm or if it was with Marcus J. But we're talking about hometown and support. And baby, it's so funny. Like, let me let you in on the inside scoop. It's funny how other people don't really support. I do have a good bit of family and friend support. I'm not even gonna lie, because some people don't have their family and friends supporting them. But and it's so funny because within the local DJs, we all support one another. It's funny because other people, I don't know if they think we don't know each other, they think we don't support each other. I don't know. But it's like people push and support who they want to, and I could really care less because it don't make me no money or take none away. So with that being said, I've done a lot this year, from community events to weddings, which are my favorites. Which I love community events too. Community events, cookouts, family reunions, all kind of good stuff, honey. We have had good times, bad times, and everything in between. It has been a blast. And honestly too, and I'm not tooting my own horn, I'm about to pull a Soldier Boy. The first DJ I know in Monroe, now correct me if I'm wrong, to be on AM, FM, internet radio all at the same time. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay, so with that being said, you Aggie. So, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but folks be acting like I'm not really out here doing it. Like, I work 7 days a week. Like when I'm not working my job, I'm working as DJing or I'm in ministry. Like I'm really for real. I can't these streets doing stuff. So don't act like I'm not doing what I do.
Right.
Just a little warning. As people are getting in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey everybody, y'all. We about to get into the nitty gritty of things. Hold on. I'm in a I'm in a home away from home. If y'all have noticed, I'm not in my studio. Like that is not my picture behind me. That is not a turntable. It's like from, I don't like telling people where I am when I'm where I am because then people think they can do what they do. But let me tell y'all something right here.
Right.
Don't pull up to that residence just because you think I'm not there. That's fair warning. But I don't like telling people when I'm, out and about and here and there and everywhere because people are crazy, but I'm crazier. Anywho, Los, you got a glow to you, son. You got a glow. No eyes a little low too. All right, so y'all, okay. I'm gonna start fooling with Los. All right, so tonight we have a special guest. Y'all, hold on, because I like I said, I love to make sure I'm getting everything in here because I be all over the place. Y'all don't pay me no mind. Anywho, like I was saying, we have a special guest today, Mr. Ricochet, y'all. And if y'all haven't heard of him before tonight, you'll definitely know about him before the end of the night. Is that all right with y'all? That's what I say, yeah, woo. Like, y'all sleep today in the comment section.
Right.
Carlos, tell them they sleep. Get on them.
Y'all need to wake it up.
It's like the more you say stuff like that, more people get on. But anyway, all right, y'all. I don't know if y'all are ready for Mr. Ricochet. Y'all, this dude right here, he hails from Newark, New Jersey, which is the home of the brave, in case you didn't know. After starting a music company called Space Wave, which y'all have to really check out, Space Wave ENT. Ricochet is a songwriter. He's a published author. He's a video director. He's a studio engineer, fashion designer, a musical genius, and entrepreneur. And to add all that to top off the list, he's a CEO. Very business-minded young man. I've been talking to him a little bit, and y'all, for real, this is gonna be a really good interview. All right, so he moved to North Carolina to lead his company into a 10-year run. Most folks can't keep a company running for a year, so we're talking years in the game, y'all, and then some, really, because we'll get into it later. But anyway, listen, he goes by the name of Ricochet. He also has gone by Nazi or Mr. Name on the check. Listen, depending on which one that you use, know that Ricochet is that dude for real, for real. He hasn't released a project under the name Ricochet in 3 years, but he has new music under the name Ricochet. So you want to make sure that you check it out on all music platforms. Y'all, we're going to bring up, without any further ado, none other than Ricochet. Let's add him into the mix. Hey, everybody. Oh, look, the people coming in. Hey, how's it going?
I'm all right. How y'all?
What's up? What's up? All right, we got people getting in. Yeah, it's good to be with y'all. All right, y'all. So it's a little segment in our show. We haven't done it in a couple weeks, only because I was so excited and I forgot. And for the people who are watching, I always like to pose the question before we get started. What's in y'all's cups tonight? Los, what you got going on? Because you got something going on. Let's get some holiday cheer over there.
No. Tonight I just got water. We're not gonna talk about what kind because I don't really drink this, but it's what's in my room right now.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, it's really water.
It's water, yeah, it's water.
Oh, okay. Mine is just sweet tea. I promise you, it's just sweet. I mean, I would you can kind of see I'm recording on my computer, but it's sweet tea tonight. It is not any crown in there. It's just sweet tea.
Are you a crown girl? What kind of crown?
On occasion. Dang, Carlos got me out here.
Did you drink the apple or vanilla?
No, but tonight. Wait, what?
You drink apple or vanilla?
Apple.
Oh yeah, I kind of figured that.
Yeah, you get that apple with some cran apple, and we got a party. But listen, tonight it's just good old Southern sweet tea, Carlos. Damn. Ricochet, what you on tonight?
I'm on some silver tequila with some lemonade, just mixing it up.
Okay. That sounds smooth. All right, y'all viewers that's watching, what y'all on tonight? Don't just be over there being quiet. Y'all in here now. We see the numbers going up. Don't be acting shy. All right, well, we'll give you some time to think about what you want to make up and say you got. All right, so All right, y'all. Let's get into some hot topics before we get into tonight's interview. So I want to ask you guys as well as our viewers, how was y'all's holiday?
Oh, you want? Hey, y'all should. Hey, well, you want to ask
Yeah.
me? My holiday was pretty cool. I'm a long way from home from family, but I still got family out here, and my peoples that I call family, and I treat like family. So we out here together. So we had a good time.
Hey, we got a Henny drinker in here.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
mine
know
was
you off that
just
Henny.
mine was just real chill. Like, I mean, I spent time with my parents and things like that. But honestly, I had to work on Christmas Day, so I didn't get to join them until afterwards. But it was straight. It wasn't like, woo, magical and stuff. Okay, wonderful holidays. But mine was just, it was, it was Christmas. Like, I'm never like try to be a Debbie Downer on the holidays, but it was
Yeah,
just the holidays.
heck yeah.
Los, what
Right.
about yours?
Heck
You in the same boat
Um,
with me? You sound like you're in the same boat with me.
Christmas Eve was nice. I got together with my family. I went down there to see them, spend time with them. Christmas Day was, it wasn't very Christmassy. We kind of had to make an emergency trip, but yeah,
I feel you. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. I think too, the older people get, I think we just see it differently. It's just viewed a little differently. But I, for one, I'm gonna ask this question. When I get into the holiday spirit, sometimes I listen to music. And if y'all didn't already, make sure y'all stream my girl Gabrielle Storm's "A Gift for You." Yeah, we still putting plugs in, which did help me. But I'm gonna tell you what really helped me was holiday movies. So, do y'all have a favorite holiday movie that y'all watch? Like, I got a cousin and she swears by the Polar Express. Now this woman, grown woman, but she
yes.
loved the Polar Express. And like when she used to work with me with the kids, that was never really in my holiday list. But she was like, "You gotta watch the Polar Express." I'm like, "Girl, really?" Yeah. So,
Yes, that's that movie.
Lo, she got a holiday movie that you do?
Um, Between the Polar Express and the Grinch. I know that probably sound bad, but nah. Like,
Not the Grinch.
the
The
Grinch,
Grinch is funny
he
though.
loved Christmas. He just didn't like people. So,
You feel like the
um,
Grinch? Are you identifying with the Grinch?
I don't say I identify with him, but
I think
it'd
we
be
got a
like that
breakthrough coming
sometimes.
through, y'all. I think we got us a breakthrough. Nah, but I get that though. Like the Grinch is a funny. Have y'all seen like side note to the Grinch? Have y'all seen the clips of the guy at Universal Studios who's been playing the Grinch like in Florida live, where people really just supposed to just go up to him and take pictures? But when I say this man has embodied the Grinch, not my cousin in this comment section talking about she is the Grinch. Oh Lord. Okay, for all the people who do not like people, yeah. But have y'all seen him? Have y'all seen like any social media like little clips of this
Oh
dude?
yeah,
Nah, I ain't.
Oh
yeah.
my
They
gosh, I wish
definitely
I
need
had
to
one
cast
tonight.
him.
Cause dude is hilarious. Like he is just like he is getting paid to roast people and their kids. Like,
Right.
he roasted little kids, got little kids in tears, like and they ate from
So,
laughter.
so he going viral for it.
Yeah, he
Oh
is
yeah.
going viral. Like over like whatever they are paying this man, it is not enough. Like even celebrities are like really like
Hey, but it's a good marketing tool because it's bringing people to come check them out. You know what I mean? It's
it
bringing people.
is because I think this is the first year they did a whole like Grinch land. So
Right. Me too.
not applying for the job next year. Somebody kick her out of my conversation.
We're gonna have our jokes ready already.
Right. But yeah, so Ricochet, do you have a certain holiday movie that you like?
Well, what's that? Not Jack Frost. Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I mean that the first one.
Yes.
I only watched the first one because after a while, you know how they run and drain the movies after a while.
Yeah, they did drain it. That is one of my favorites. Like I work with kids, so that's one of the ones I showed them, and I could definitely tell the difference in generations because I'm glued to the screen, and they like Miss Kelsey, this is boring. No, this is not. This is Tim Allen in Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Right.
you gonna watch it and you gonna like it. That's a good one. I think in mine, and it's well, it is Christmas because it happens at Christmas, but and it's the first one now. Don't give me them second and third and fourth, but Home Alone, because baby, how we lose
Oh
this little
yeah.
boy every year at
Yeah.
Every
Christmas.
year.
And the older I'm getting, I'm really fascinated with how big that house was, how all the lights was on in that house. Like, I don't know what old boy daddy was doing for real, but he wasn't making some guap because the cost
Then he had like 10 kids, right?
Right, he had all them kids, he had all that. Listen, and they was throwing the whole holiday party for everybody. And then the next year we flew everybody to Paris. Like, how we left old boy in New York, I don't know, but yeah. I don't know. There's something about that bad little boy that makes me
they wasn't watching his ass. That's what it was.
He was bad.
How you lose him twice? After the first time, you should be traumatized.
Right. So what gets he's so bad to me. That's the one you need to watch the most.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, my boy was bad, but I don't know. There's something about that one and Jack Frost too. That one gets
Jack Frost was cool.
That's the one where the dad turns to the snowman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like that movie. I don't know what it is. But yeah, okay. So speaking of holiday spirit, so getting into my first hot topic. I don't know how many of our viewers watching, but I know me personally are dealing with this little thing called student loans. So I watched this lady on social media, I'm up here knocking stuff over, who gifted her husband by paying off his student loans. Let me tell you, if somebody gifted me by paying off the remaining of my student loans, I will love you for life. Let me tell you, baby. Like, that is really, I felt like that was really heartfelt, and that's really like, that's giving you a leg up because that pressure of any type of debt. But honey, them student loan people, let me tell you, I'm gonna prep you, Carlos, because you ain't graduated yet. Soon as you graduate, you and the ink ain't even dry on your degree. They're going to send you a little letter that's going to tell you in 6 to 4 months, we're going to contact you about your student loans. Like, I know I owe you. You ain't got to tell me that. And then exactly in that time frame that they told you, the day of, baby, they calling, they emailing, they're texting. Like, you like, how do they even have my number? Them people will track you down and bug you. But anywho, I thought that was really heartfelt. Then I saw like somebody went viral with a post that was saying like, they don't feel bad for people with student loan debt. They're just lazy. They need to get out there and look for, there's a lot of grants and scholarships. And baby, when I saw that, and it made my blood boil because I don't care how many scholarships and grants you apply for. I had both scholarships, grants, and student loans. Like, it's almost impossible to escape student loans.
Yeah,
like,
not only that, 60% of the people who go to school for who would go to school for their majors, they don't even get the job they want. So it's like it's kind of hard to pay off this loan.
Right, and that's what happened with me. Like, I went to school for something I loved, I was very passionate about. However, those types of jobs are only hiring you with that degree if you have experience. Well, the only way to get experience is to get a job, but you can't get a job in the field because you don't have experience. So it's like you get experience in other fields just to get a job, but then you cannot like. And then it's like, okay, well, all your experience is in customer service, so they want you to.
That's why I'm self-taught. I ain't go to school for all the things I learned. I just basically picked it up by experience and learning myself. Trial and error. That's basically what it is.
And it makes sense because honestly, it's like you go to college with the aspect and the mindset of you're going to get this job, and this job is going to pay money. And then you get into a hole to get the money that you might not even get. Like, and they don't teach, especially Black kids, they don't teach us, like, when we get these refund checks, really, you supposed to put that to the side somewhere. And if you, somebody told me this, and it was like my senior year. I never forget. Me and my homegirl here, we ain't got no refund checks, honey. We went to like a Foot Locker or something. And the guy in there working was like, where y'all go to school? So we told him, he was like, yeah, I was at Fayetteville State. Do y'all know if y'all actually saved all of those refund checks, put it in a savings account or somewhere where you can collect interest? At the end, you could pay off your student loans. And I was like, huh? He was like, no, I'm serious. But like, we don't learn that. We just be like, listen, it's refund check time. We about to pay up this rent. We about to go shopping. We might go on a little trippy trip. We're going to go out to eat for a little minute. And we're going to live off this. We already got a little work study or a regular job. So we're going to live off that too. And yeah, so student loan.
That's why schools these days, they need like some type of money management course in high school, because it's two roads that you're going to lead off. You're either going to go to college or you're going to go into the workforce. So you're going to need learn how to manage money as an adult, and that's you step into the adult world as well. So that's why I mean, it's built like that.
Agree.
It's built like that. So.
Yeah, that's the system in itself. Like it's designed to put us in a hole. Even when I was looking at like these stimulus checks, which if you did it right, it could have been very helpful and beneficial. But here's the thing: if the prices of things are going up, though they gave you more money than you had before, you still in the same hole or worse.
Exactly, inflation.
I agree. They need to start in middle school
Right.
or so, teaching kids money management courses like what are taxes? How do they work? What are investments? How do they work? Because trust and believe, our counterparts are teaching their kids. Because listen, I work in the bank and I watch them come in and they know like they're not touching certain money. They don't care how much is in there stacking up. They're not touching it. When we get money, oh, we touching it. We spending it.
Exactly.
We gotta break the cycles, and we'll get into that somewhere too. But I think too during the Christmas, especially, honey, especially our Black people. I know we watching. At Christmas, stop, charging your Christmas and having to pay for Christmas all year long. Cause Lil Johnny gonna break that drum set. He gonna lose the controller to the Xbox, and you gonna be mad because you gotta buy something else to replace it and fix it. But nobody told you to buy all that. Like they would have been just as satisfied with a bicycle. You'll be surprised. Like I said, I work with kids. And the beginning of the Christmas kind of season, I asked them, what they wanted, and I asked the parents what they thought their kids wanted. Yeah. And a lot of them was two different things. Like y'all talk about 4-wheelers and this type of stuff, and these kids talking about action figures and wrestling men and baby alives. On the stuff that y'all think they really want. Now, a lot of them are on a fashion stuff. Now they wanted some fresh Tims, they wanted some, they wanted some fresh Forces, they wanted all that too. But sometimes I think we spend out on stuff that's really not necessary.
I think it'd be like drum set, not a bad idea. Like I seen a little debate online about the kitchen set, and I was thinking about what if they was talking about the unisex kitchen set, whatever. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not gonna buy my son a kitchen set.
I've seen that
debate. Most of the chefs are men, if you really think about it. And if some kids have especially my little brother when he was younger, he had a passion for cooking. He was a little chubby kid, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be best to buy gifts like a drum set or something that could hone a skill. I just bought shout out to my niece Zamama. She do music with Space Wave too. She's 10 years old and she's streaming she works watching right now. But I got her a nail kit. She into doing nails. So I mean, she might want to.
I agree with you. I feel like people should get stuff in their kids' interest level. And to comment to what's in the comment section, yes, I did see about the lady who bought the 20+ acres of land because her kids wanted to start a farm. Not only that, that's leaving a legacy. That's something that they can work. That's something that can bring them money in, but it's something they can do together as a family, and it can be fun. Exactly. Now, for real, I am all for if your kid is into music, honey, get them. I remember as a kid, one of my favorite gifts as a little kid, I don't remember how old I was. My parents got me an acoustic guitar. Now, I should have taken care of it. I maybe should have even taken some lessons or something. Now, I tore that guitar up, but that was my favorite gift because I used to play it all the time. Couldn't play a lick, but I loved it. Then it went to a little keyboard set. Then it went to a bigger keyboard. I'm all for it because that helps to cultivate kids' gifts. And here's the thing. They're either going to like it, play with it, or they might like something else, but get them paint sets, get them the stuff that they like. And I agree. If your child want a little kitchen set, get them the kitchen set.
If they ask for a kitchen set, get them a kitchen set.
Right, because like you were saying, most of the chefs actually are men, and people are like, oh, you shouldn't get a little boy a kitchen set. Why not? When I go to my family cookouts and family get-togethers, the men be the one dropping the fish and on the grill. And for the most part, they do all the cooking except for the women might do the sides and stuff. But for the most part, the men are doing the majority of the cooking. So, and let me tell you, a man that can cook 9 times out of 10. You might slip up with that one that can't. So don't blame it on me. But 9 times out of 10 they can. But if you got
a man that can cook, will probably keep you too.
Right? See, y'all learn their tips.
But getting back to you, look at you. You had the keyboard. You started off with a guitar, but now that kept you into music. And now you
Right.
still,
That's
as an adult, you still have the gift for and the ear for music.
I
You might
agree.
not
I
be
think
playing the guitar, but you know,
right. It makes me want to go back to it, but I think they tell me you have to like keep your nails cut. I don't think.
you ain't
I
gonna
don't
do
think. I think I'm past that phase. All right, y'all. So let me get into another hot topic. All right, hold on, wait. I saw it early. I had it like saved in my phone because I was like, oh, I got a different.
Oh, I can cook.
Oh yeah, Los do all
I
right
cook
now.
for a meal.
I gotta
Yeah,
give
you
him.
gotta, you
I
gotta
Yeah,
eat.
me
gotta.
and Kelsey be having a little competition.
I
Shit, you
gotta
gotta
give him
eat.
She
credit.
thinks
Now
she can
I
cook, but
normally
she don't.
I normally talk trash to him when it comes to his cooking, but it's in friendly competition. But Los can, I, I would allow Los to cook something and I would actually eat it.
What's
Nah,
your
Los can eat.
what's your
Los
go-to
can
dish?
cook though.
What's your go-to
What's your,
dish, Los?
yeah, what's your go-to?
I'm gonna have to say it's between like spaghetti or my shrimp and grits for real.
Oh,
Los and them daggone shrimp and grits. Let me
Not no
tell you, let me
shrimp
tell
and
a little
grits.
backstory about Carlos and shrimp and grits. I don't know who introduced him to this. I hope it's not me. I hope I don't have to take credit. I don't
I
know who it
think it
was.
was you. I think it was
Let's say it wasn't. Every time, because what people don't know is Los really is like my little brother. So anytime I go on vacation, I can't find nobody, I bring Los with me. And when Los comes with me, y'all, every city that we've been in, he wants to know how their shrimp and grits are there. Y'all, it don't make no sense. We can be on a trip and be like 2 days in, and Los is getting the same meal at a different restaurant. Like, why are we getting shrimp and grits again?
oh, you want it like that? That's how
Well, I
my
think
dish is chicken parmesan. That's one thing I can make, and that's one thing I eat all the time. So,
oh, yeah.
especially that's my first date meal. If I whip out the chicken parmesan, that means I really like you.
all right, now chicken parmesan. Y'all hear that, ladies? If he whipping out the chicken parmesan, I mean, he like if he do something else, you might want to peel on out. I think for me, my go-to dish, I don't even know.
Chicken.
Carlos just want me to make some barbecue chicken. Shut up. He been saying that for like a week. I was in the grocery store the other day. You should get some chicken and barbecue it. Did I barbecue some chicken for you or something? Because you were really on this barbecue chicken. Okay, well maybe like some barbecue chicken. But I gotta do like a whole meal with like we gotta have like chicken, green beans, and macaroni. I don't know. Those just go together
You
for
making a
me.
real dish. You making a real
Like
dinner
you
right
gotta have a full, you gotta have a full deal. Like you cook it, especially if you cook it for somebody. You gotta show off your skill set and variations in it.
Right.
there. Nah, see, I ain't with that. I ain't got the patience to be cooking whole meals like that.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
To the
You
comments,
gotta measure everything. You gotta be precise. That's what I'm saying. You can't go wrong. You throw the chicken in the oven. You put the cheese on top. Well, first you fry it up. I know how to fry chicken. Then you throw it in the oven. You bake it up, and then you throw the noodles on. Throw the sauce in it. It's done.
That's true. You got a
Same
point.
time.
Yeah, I'm not as I don't. I'm a North Carolina Livingston. To my cousin in the comment section, I am not. I'm not as geeky as y'all.
Oh,
So no, I'm not a rice girl. I mean, I do rice. Don't get me wrong. I do rice.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I do. Wow. But I will. Every now and then I'll smother some chicken or something, and I'll do it with rice. But I do rice before I do mashed potatoes. So I give you that. But okay, I'm gonna go to Ari Fletcher for a minute. I know when somebody said something crazy outside their neck. This girl is in the middle of an interview. And Carlos, what exactly did she say? Because I had to watch it twice and I just shook my head.
This idiot said that
Now we didn't call
it
her
ain't real if when y'all just got into an argument and she trying to leave out if you don't pull that gun out and
Yeah, I
say
heard that. That's
where you going.
That's some toxic shit.
And the girl is telling her, yeah, you might be a little toxic. And the thing is, she's trying to change the subject, and she goes back like, yeah, if he don't pull out his gun on me, then I don't think he really serious. Girl, if you in danger, blink twice. Like, get out.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Then said she really wasn't going
He
nowhere.
in
She just
danger.
wanted
That's
to see
what
him pull the
he
gun
gotta
out.
pull his gun out every time she leaves. Like he might.
And then she's talking about she wasn't really gonna go nowhere. You just trying to prove a point. Girl, sit down somewhere. Yeah, I mean, if she went back and said, oh, I'm just joking. I didn't really mean it. Right. Right. I just think the baby need to blink or wave a red flag or something. Like, what in the whole world is really going on? Moneybag,
Every night gotta come out
Ari,
here to prove my love.
y'all went out here. Y'all started out this year as couple goals. I don't know what y'all are. Yeah, a fake Mr. and Mrs. Smith is what they got going on. They're the ghetto, they're the BT version of the movie.
Didn't she buy him like 100 acres or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, 100 acres of land for his birthday. I don't know what they got going on.
That's some toxic shit, though.
It really is. I don't know who is in more danger at this point. Okay. Well, listen, y'all, we're gonna take a break for hot topics. Let's see here how it is.
Shit.
All right, so I know my new thing. So when I turn into a logo, and these fellas, we're gonna say a toodles to them for a second. Let me get rid of them for a second. All right, so when they go bye-bye like that, y'all already know we're gonna bring up some music. So I got some music going for us. Let me know what y'all think. This is from none other than Mr. Ricochet. What? Sitting right here. Boom. All right, so y'all are gonna tell me what y'all think of the song I'm about to pull up now, and then after that, we'll come back with some conversation. Y'all stay tuned. DJ Kels and Friends.
Space Wave.
Yeah, cruisers in the fan till you cross with that. Then my heart colder than the frosted. Still in the streets, I'm a beast. I don't need a police, but an extra play ball said. Niggas ain't real, I'm a Mirage man. Name my first band on Mirage band. Get your head cracked from the back. It's wrapped up in board, you can dig no Minaj band. Niggas in my way, I don't like that. See you in your limits, you can't fight that. For you niggas, no words, bitch, curve dicks. Leave his ass on red, but don't write back. Whoa. Lucky, sweet and slutty, we don't wipe that. Oh yeah, come here, putting you a light snap. Niggas know they couldn't win my life back. Because the world is colder than the ice pack. Now these niggas bolder than the motherfucker. Homie, I'm a soldier, not a undercover fed to the feds. Why you scared up and with set? No lots of D block, cause your ass get the dick set. Careful with your life, we can go and place a quick bet. 60 rolling in your neighborhood, it's a quick set. You getting milk, baby, out here looking like a wick check. Playing with your paper, don't cop, just go there. Cooler than a fan till you cross, man. Then my heart colder than the frosted. Still in the streets, I'm a beast. I don't need a police, but an extra play ball said. Niggas ain't real, I'm a Mirage man. Made my first band on Mirage band. Get your head cracked from the back. It's wrapped up in bars, you can dig no Minaj band. Lately I've been walking down this road. False stand, tall, 10 toes. Knowing what they doing to my soul. Everybody how you turn cold. Lately I've been walking down this road. False stand, tall, 10 toes. Knowing what they doing to my soul. Everybody how you turn cold. Cooler than the fan till you cross man. Then my heart colder than the frosted. Still in the streets, I'm a beast. I don't need a police, but an extra play ball said. Niggas ain't real, I'm a Mirage man. Made my first band on Mirage band. Get your head cracked from the back. It's wrapped up in boards, you can dig no Minaj band.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we're back. All right, y'all, let me check out the comment section. I was in my own little zone.
Now I gotta look on the camera.
All right, y'all. All right, sounds nice.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, we like the wordplay. Now tell us about yourself. Like, how did you get started in music?
Well, my family, I told you I'm come from Jersey. My family is like musically inclined. So, you know, like a lot of my family from the gospel, singing on the gospel to creating music, songwriting. And, you know, some of my family members had little independent deals and stuff like that. So it was always in the family. But I was more of an artist. I started more of an artist. That was my thing, drawing and painting and shit like that. But as I started going around to my cousin houses, they had more access to, you know, the type of equipment and shit like that. 'Cause like I said, like I was telling you earlier, my cousin, he was making my beats, and he was my little cousin too. So he was like, when he was 3 years old, his mother asked him what he wanted for Christmas. He got a drum set. And then after that, when he was like 8, his mother asked him what he wanted for Christmas again. He said studio equipment. And he got real ass studio equipment. Like he started building CDs. So me being there, you know, us coming by the house, we started recording and stuff like that. And we started making some, you know, some real good stuff. So I'm like, you know, I wanted to do it on my own and do it on a bigger scale.
Okay. So with that being said, like, who are some of your like musical influences?
Number one, Hove. Gotta give it to Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the best to me. Wayne.
I agree.
Drake,
He's my favorite. He's my favorite.
Wayne and Drake. I like artists that offer versatility because, you know, especially nowadays, artists all sounding the same. It used to be a kind of like a blueprint to how you develop as an artist. You know, you come in out with your single, you gotta have like, you know, good radio hits. You gotta have that 1-2 good story song. You gotta have the good hitting female songs. It's like most artists, as to be the best or a legend, there's a certain criteria you gotta meet because the greats have done it. Like, all these people they call them legends right now is like almost like the same thing over and over. So I like to listen to good music, classic music. Cause I got I just went by the little CD spot. You know, I like to get the real CDs. So I got the 50 Cent first album. I got, you know, I like to listen to the classic music. Yeah. So basically like Jay-Z, Drake, Wayne, Scarface, you know, it's just I like real hip hop.
I got you. So walk us through it. So after you got started, you wanted to get your own studio, you want to do things on a larger scale. Then what happens next in the story of you becoming an artist?
Like I said, it was like because I was around a lot of people. Like I had a big group of friends, and it was like probably like 13 of us. And since my cousin had the studio, it wasn't just me going there. It was a bunch of us going there. So we had this big, large collection of music, but we was just rappers at one point. And that's when the first time I decided to step out of just being a rapper, because I was just a rapper too. I'm like, we got all this music, and they called me like they called me the archive because I was the one burning CDs. I have stacks of CDs to this day of all our music. So when people when the homies was like, yo, you got that track, like right now, they could get a track that they had from 2008 right now. Because I'm like the archive. But
okay.
So I'm like,
it's always one in every group. Like it's always one that keeps like everything you need.
I'm like, how do we do this? How do we go about this, getting this music out? And you know, we already got the music. We got good music, but if nobody gonna hear it, so what we gonna do with it? So that's when I put together Space Wave, and I started dropping compilation albums with the music. I started shooting the videos myself because somebody had to step up and start doing it. And from there, you know, at first, a couple of the homies used to fall off because they didn't have the drive. But that's what it's all about, having the drive and just to keep going, even when it's not looking like, you know, it's going to happen or anything going to happen anytime. Because over the first 5 years, you know, it started off small, but I upgraded my camera equipment. I upgraded my studio, and I started learning the business as far as like writing off, you know, taxes and stuff like that, and trying to find a way to make the business make money and not just doing it as a hobby anymore.
Okay, and so with that being said, what made you name it Space Wave? Like, where did that come from?
Yeah, that's easy because like I said, my cousin had the studio. He had his own group. My little cousin had his own group, and you know, I was involved because I was his older cousin. I was involved with the team as well over there, and we were spitballing for a name for their group. So we shooting around names and stuff, and I came up with Space Wave, and they're like, nah, we ain't gonna use that. But what they came up with was Space Club. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to keep Space Wave. Because I had a company already. I had all the music. I had the videos shot up. I had the compilation set up. I just didn't have that name, but that shit got that ring to it. And when I heard it roll off the tongue, Space Wave, Space Wave, Space Wave.
Right.
You know, So it's been that ever since.
That like I like it. It really does. It does have that ring to it.
Mhm.
So how did you transition from New Jersey to North Carolina? Because the music scenes are totally different too. So how did you adjust to that? Because it's a different style of hip hop too. When you got that up north vibe and that down south vibe. So how did you adjust, or how did your music as well as business take a turn? You know,
But
how did that come together?
that was a little transition because I left at my peak when I left at my peak in Jersey. I had the album No Hard Feelings coming out, and I had my homie Derek T shooting the videos. He did a nice little video package for me because he a top quality video director. So basically he'd pull up,
Mhm.
he gave me a full video deal, and I ended up leaving because my shorty, she wanted to get out of the city, you know what I mean? And I just moved. Her family was down south. I moved with her because I'm gonna stay with her. And I kind of wanted to change scenery myself. I felt as though at that point it was just me doing the music. Like I had all these people around me. And no offense to my homies, because I still rock with them. But as far as like mixing, because I was signing my homies, and then when people don't deliver, you know what I mean? Like, the business still got to get moved. I still got to keep working. Because I'm running a business right now. So it's like you just got to know who's who, and it was so cluttered because, like I said, I had like 13 homes. So it was like
Gotcha.
I had to pull myself away, and by pulling myself away and moving and rebuilding my company down south, that'll give me a chance to work with people who's not my homies, and then reach a new market. Not only that, I'll be away from the distractions, and what ended up happening, a few of the homies, about 5 of them, hit me back up and still wanted to do music. That's how I knew who was serious and who I could take to the next level of space with.
I agree. Sometimes changing and moving and changing scenery, it has more of a benefit than it seems. Like on the
Definitely.
surface, it seems like a setback, but sometimes it's just a setup for success. Like sometimes you have to step away from something to see how it really is operating. Because sometimes when you're in it, the vision of it is different than when you step out of it and you can look in. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that was a major pivot, a major move. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Anyway, okay, so with Space Wave, so you have artists under it. You do music video. Like, what all do you? What might be easier to say. What do you not do? But what all do you do? Like, what all do you offer? Like artists, what all do you offer?
Oh, as far as what art, like right now, I'm in the process. I'm not signing nobody right now, but when I was signing people, like basically it was going off of I was offering three types of deals because I learned that everybody's not fully devoted, and I'm like technically not a full run. I'm an entertainment company. I
Okay.
distribute the music like because I got so many things under my umbrella. As far as like I published a book, uh, I shoot videos. Not only that, I run a photography company because not everybody wants to shoot a video. You know what I mean? So my camera work for every dollar. So like, shit, if you want to shoot a porn, I got you. Like just pull it on your price. Like, but uh, like I got a lot of things under the umbrella. When I shoot, when I signed artists, I was offering streaming rights because now everything's different. Like we doing streaming right now. I was offering video services in exchange for just putting in the work because it's all about generating streams, and that's where the money at right now. So basically, I was offering free services. I'll front you the videos, I'll front you the promotion and everything, and all you have to do is bring the revenue back in streams because it adds to my company.
Okay,
You know
that
what I mean?
makes sense. So also too, you went under two different names rapping. Like explain that transition to us and what the different names meant to you. Like, do you feel like you had different personas with each different name, or do you feel like it was kind of all one and the same?
Yeah, because at one point, Ricochet is the name I started off with. Ricochet is basically uh, is basically off of my real name, and it basically describes it's a person. Ricochet is a name. You see how I spelled that? It's Rick A dot like middle initial Shea, but it's like based off the last name O'Shea, like the Irish last name. But it's Ricochet. My flow is all over the place. I don't got the same flow. People got that. So basically, with the Nazi one is I released the book under a moniker, which is Al Mushal Ali. You know what I mean? I did clothing line
Okay.
under under my real name, and then I also go under Ricochet. So, and then I was accumulating so many different
Wait, so what's the name of the clothing line?
S&D, supply and demand.
Okay, that's what's up.
Because we was really making our own clothes. Shout out to South, but we was making our own clothes for our videos. We was writing that off as, video clothes and still making our own clothes, but it was supply and demand because we was pressing up anything. We had the press kit, and if you wanted some like family reunion shirts, we was doing those because we got our friends and our family is like basically our first customers. So people saying like, oh, we got a family reunion.
So
coming
wait,
up.
question: do you still? So is the clothing line still active?
No, it's not active right now.
I got you. Okay, put it on pause for a minute.
It was more or less. I was invested in production and getting the product and marketing. Like my business partner is more of the fashion designer. I'm more of the hands-on with with the music and everything because that's why we started the business because he had that.
Okay, I
he did music and I did music, but I wanted to get into the fashion, and I felt that it was a good way to represent ourselves in the right way because especially at that time. That's when
because that's a whole nother level of branding that
that's when
like sets you apart.
That's when Gucci had the blackface mask and they was doing all the racist clothing. So I was more or less into trying to find something like, and I was getting teased by the bundles. They was getting shipped to the house, joggers and everything. And I was like putting together our own outfits for and he making them and shit like that. And people seeing our outfits, and now I was actually shipping shit out at the same time while I had my book out. So I was going to FedEx and UPS like every day. Like shipping like
so your book, what's the name of your book? Because you are a published author for those who are watching and did not know that.
Quadruple Life. And what that was like, and that's crazy because like I said, I was into music and I was into art and writing and drawing back when I was in high school and in middle school. So one time I was living in North Carolina. So one time I went back home to go visit and I'm going through my old shit. You go to your house, your parents' house, and they got some shit there that you had when you was little. I found the book Quadruple Life that I wrote when I was in high school. And it was done, it was front to back, the whole manuscript. So what I did was I took it back down and with my new mind now how everything works as far as streaming and Netflix, and it's easier to sell a script right now than it is to sell an album. So since I got that skill, I go with this thing called machine gun theory because it's like, it's like so many guns, so many shots inside a machine gun. If you got so many lanes to enter, you're going to hit somewhere. So that's why I like to keep my company as an entertainment company, keep it open, because I plan on releasing part 2. I've been working on part 2 for so long, but I had to hit a roadblock because the type of book it is. It's Quadruple Life, but it's from a female aspect. So the shorty I had doing research for me, like to bring the real female aspect out in it. Like she abandoned she got her own shit going on. So like I ain't even about to. I'll put that shit on ice for right now. I got something else cooking, but I mean there's a lot of other things I'm working on right now.
Okay, so where if somebody wanted to purchase your book, where could they get it?
They could go to shopmybooks.com/quadruple life.
Okay, cool. So y'all heard that plug. So make sure that y'all get that if you haven't already. So
and it might pop up in Russian sometimes. So it depends on if you gotta go back and put .com if it got that Russian last part. I forgot what it was, but but it's gonna say it ain't gonna say Ricochet. It's gonna say Al Mushal Ali. Like I tried to go with a different moniker and have like multiple sources of income under different names because I ain't want to go over the tax radar and I ain't want to always put what I'm doing out there, because if you see I'm doing all this shit, you like, damn, this nigga doing that too. This nigga doing that too. Like, nah, I ain't. It's gonna be the haters that don't support it. But if you find a good book, because I was dropping little inserts on my Facebook page, and how I did it, I got the shorties on it. Like they like, oh, this is a good ass book. When it's coming out, so I'm like, all right. Then I started sending little.
You got me wanting to read it.
It's a good book. It's a good book. It got a nice twist though. It got a nice twist though.
Right, go ahead, Dylan.
Carlos, you got cousins on both sides of my family. Hey, they say you look sleepy now. Los, what you got?
No, I'm here.
I told y'all it was more than some water over. I told y'all it was more than some water over there with us. Did nobody want to believe me when I said it earlier?
I think I got a little Chinese.
But okay, so So we got the books, we talk fashion, but we got fashion table a little bit. We got music, video. So you actually shoot the videos too?
Yeah, shoot the videos and edit them. I love editing videos actually. That's like that's a thing. One of my hobbies that I didn't know I would like because everybody that shoot videos like that's the tedious part. You know
That's
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
about to say. That's the most tedious, kind of aggravating. Like
I like
it
it. I
has to
like
be
doing
just
it.
right.
I like adding sound
Power to
effects. I like
you.
doing little twists. I like doing transitions. I like
Because that's even with like studio work too. If you're doing sound engineering, that's the most tedious part. Is that whole mixing and mastering process? That is very tedious.
Yeah.
Because you got to have it just right. And if you move over a little too much to the left, a little too much to the right, you can.
Yeah, but like if you watch my old videos, like when I was back in Jersey, like you know it's trial and error. You know, I was coming across equipment that I just picked up, and you know, like I said, like when people like, because it was one time my computer crashed. Everybody like, oh shit, it's over. But nah, I ain't say it was over. You know what I mean? I grinded, got another computer, rebuilt it, and built it bigger than it was. Shout out to the homie
Yeah,
South
I
Boat
feel
for
you on
dropping the
that.
link.
Like,
Shout out
Right.
to the homie South Boat for
That's
dropping the motherfucking quadruple life link. Go shop right now. You could get the physical copy or you could get the e-copy, but it's up to you. If you got a tablet, you want to scroll down. If you got good eyes for that type of shit, me, nah, I like to, you know. And then
all
when I first
right.
dropped it, I
Well,
was doing autographed books too when I first dropped it because that book is so good. Like that book could be a movie, and that's my whole goal is to
so wait, what is the without telling us the story? What without telling us the ending of it? What is the story of the book? Oh, thank you for putting the link in the bio.
yeah, it's about a dude, feel me, like he good. He want to be an actor, right? But he's not a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
He's just good at lying. You know what I mean? So what he does is he got a shorty, feel me, that he with. She goes to college, she stays home, but then I don't want to his mother passed away, and then he decided to go follow his dream to go to LA. You know what I mean? Take the money that she left him and go to LA. So while he out there, he using his skill a lot, and he a pretty boy, so he using his skill a lot and his gift for gab to get what he want in Hollywood. So he got you know, so he meet one girl, you know, and then he playing with her, still holding it down with his girl. Then he meet another girl. Then he meet another.
So he still got an old girl back home. Okay,
Yeah,
this story
it's like a quadruple life. It's like a romantic comedy, but it's like it's a romantic comedy.
Okay, yeah. I get it.
And it's
okay.
yeah.
All right, so a question before I get into, I'm gonna do a last little mix before I get off. But before we say goodbye to you, what can we expect new from you? Like what can we expect in the works? What's the next move we can feel from Ricochet?
All right, so as far as with yeah, I've been kind of quiet because I've been getting everything together. Like I dropped the album Unforgivable. I'm gonna drop a deluxe edition in February. As far as with 2022, like I said, I've been shooting the videos right now. I have the green. Well, as far as my videos, I got a green screen set up. So I'm gonna start setting up, doing a little like podcasts. And as far as like podcasts, I mean like on a different level. Like as far as like not just the regular podcast, but as far as like touching subjects, as far as real. I'm gonna just say real conscious, deep subjects. You know what I mean? And bringing
Okay. Well, definitely be on the lookout for that. And when you say like, okay, y'all, when he's saying he dropping stuff, he's not just talking like little numbers either. Because like just with Unforgivable alone, like we talking 20K plus with the streams. Like these are not like little numbers.
That's at 35K right now.
Yes, at 30. Okay, so when we first, mind you, that's a whole 15K jump since the last time me and you discussed it. And like when I'm talking about, he didn't just give me a number. Like I saw the actual print of what type of streams he pulling. Yeah. So it's not like we got no fly by night artists on here. Like these are artists that we talking streams. Y'all can go and follow his. I want to encourage you guys. Hold on, let me change my banner so y'all don't think I'm just tripping. Y'all follow the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe and follow Instagram, and you'll see like it's not like it's just like 2 little followers or nothing like that. Like, so make sure y'all are
tune in, check in. I got a lot coming in store for 2022. The whole Space Wave team. I got like I said, I got my niece Mama, her joint dropping next year. She got a song that's dropping, and that knot right there. So who that right there? Okay, shout out to the boy Cap too. Shout out to Cap. I mean, so we got a lot coming in. Like I want to do a sketch show, but I'm still, like kind of like fooling around for that. That's why I got the green screen set up. Kind of want to do like a sketch show where I could get a chance to, promote my own music and my some artists that want to come through. Kind of like some Chappelle show shit. I got some funny people on my team, but I gotta get them all together. That's the thing about it.
Yeah, I think that's what's up. Like, I think creative people need to stay around creative people. Is what pushes each other to kind of strive and do new things, reach out to other people, and really just get our talents out there. Because like, it's so many talents out there, and it's an untapped market. So we really gotta get into it. I'm gonna play. Say what?
Not only that, don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something, because like I said, I started off just drawing. I started writing. I got into fashion. I didn't go to school for none of this, and I went to go pick up the skill as far as like I even engineer music right now. I do a lot right now, and I'm still learning. I might motherfucking be a mechanic next week. I might jump on Indeed and go be a mechanic, like what I mean. So but don't let nobody tell you.
I agree. Like, don't give up on your dreams. Like, I literally say it almost every week on here, y'all. You never know where those dreams that you might think is just silly or just a little hobby can really take you. Like, you never know. Don't sit on your dreams. Don't sit on your passions. Don't sit on. Yeah, that's right. You really don't even. You don't need school to validate or a certificate or certification to validate a talent that you already had, that you were born with, that you have. You just need to cultivate that talent. Stay around people that sharpen that talent and just keep going with what you have. Keep pushing yourself.
Swords sharpen swords. That's what they say.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Most definitely. Well, it was a great time talking with you, Ricochet. I'm actually before we end out the night, I'm gonna play one more of yours. I was gonna play one, but I'm gonna play another one because I liked it. So, anywho, I'm about to play one of yours.
Which one is that?
I like what you did with Living Single. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna get the crowd's response, and then I'm gonna bring you back up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all got to see what he did with this, because when I heard it, I was like, okay, this is interesting. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My bad. I ain't mean to cut him off mid-sentence. Y'all know how I be doing. I'll be clicking and clacking and carrying on. All right, y'all. Y'all got to listen to this one right here. This joint right here goes so hard. When I heard it, I was like, okay, he done took the theme song and did his own little thing. Y'all check this out.
I'm back in the streets, yeah, beats off the leash. Anything I want, I could be or could eat. Go from the window to the wall, that's me. My yin yang twins produce the CC. I got 3 chicks that I hate in the week. 1 in the whip, I do 2 in the sheet. First one to free, Gucci be on me. Every time she squirt, she wet up the seats. All my old girls acting like now they know me. Whole time I fall, mama should've named me Obi. Falling is my life, was cheating on my wife, so I had to pay the price. Remind me of Kobe. My Foley, cause if I need commitment, contract ready to get up in this business. This the first time I'm living single truly, so this time I'ma grind and just do me.
All right, y'all. Let me bring everybody back in the mix. Now, oh wait, y'all can't see me. There I am. So, comment section, what y'all think of that? The comment section was going off when I couldn't get fast enough to see what it was saying. All right, y'all. What y'all think of that? Because I absolutely love it. I like that one too. That was what, not your holy
oil. That was my favorite.
Somebody.
All right, not the holy oil.
Rhoda, you about to be blocked from my live. Listen, that song right there goes like, it went hard. Like, because at first I heard that, was like, nah, I know what he ain't gonna do. It's messed up with my favorite theme song. Then I heard that, was like, okay. Los, what you think? Off gate, first impression, go.
That was definitely my favorite. I see. Like, okay, I see.
Well, I appreciate it.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's one. So what, in that moment, like, was that a freestyle? Did you just write to it? How did you do that one?
Nah, that actually came off. I did a R&B thing, like living single, 'cause I just got out of a relationship, and I'm like, you know what? I'm about to make a song straight for the ladies. I'm about to make an album straight for the ladies. They got all love themed songs, and that was the
Okay.
intro right there. Because the name of the album is Living Single. I mean, I'm on some Usher shit. I got my shirt open on the cover, you know. Like, I got the dreads hanging, like so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the intro because the name of the album is called Living Single. So of course,
I
when
got you. I got
when I found that beat, I'm like, oh, it's a beat. I'm like, I know this intro, but I found the beat. I'm like, I need to do that.
you. Yeah. So okay. So Ricochet, thank you so much for having the time out. Because like we didn't listed this man and does it all from fashion to books to
Yeah.
videos to music.
Go stream that music though. Go stream that music.
Yeah,
Go stream
basically,
Ricochet,
y'all.
RICKA
Uh-huh.
dot RICKA.SHEA and go stream Nazi. Go stream Space Wave Music. Go stream Salvo. Go stream S&D because S&D is also a music group too. So we got a lot. Like
Okay. So
I know how to split the ticket. You dig? I know how to split the ticket.
I see how you did that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we want to thank you for being on with us tonight. Thank you for agreeing to join us, and this will not be the last time that you hear from us.
All right, bet. All right,
Thanks. Los, what's good? Los, this was episode 13 of DJ Kels and Friends. And we're ending 2021, going into 2022. For those who watch, I do not have the January lineup out yet, but I will put it out very, very soon. And I'll let you know right now the Tuesdays in January. We're only going to do 3 out of the 4. Ask me why we're doing 3 out of the 4. Go ahead, Los, ask.
Why are we doing it the end for?
Because on that 4th one, honey, is Kelsey's birthday, DJ Kels' birthday, and I will not be sitting here with y'all at 8:00 on my birthday. I love y'all, but not that much. So what y'all can do is y'all can cash at me or something on that day. But what you won't do is be watching me unless you watch a rerun. But we will in the month of January. We will be talking about
We got some blues in the comment section.
Not booing. She don't count. So what we will do is we will be talking about mind, body, and soul because we're starting off the new year with a new mindset, hopefully you can get a new body out the year. Oh my Lord. Somebody get her phone, her tablet, her computer. We're starting off with a new mind, a body.
We gotta do my birthday episode.
No, ain't no birthday episode. We could shoot it in February sometime, but it ain't gonna be one on January the 25th of 2022.
Oh,
if so, Los will be on here by himself talking about what a great person I am. I don't like this. Y'all, tonight is I'm about to kick. I'm about to block. Can I block somebody from the block? Anyway. Y'all make sure y'all stream Ricochet's stuff. And also, too, what was I about to say? Make sure y'all are following me on all social media platforms. DJ Kels on IG, The Real DJ Kels. Oh, wait, on IG is actually The Real DJ Kels. Facebook is DJ Kels. Everything else is DJ Kels 704. YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Make sure y'all follow Los. Los don't like y'all like that, so he just wants y'all to follow him on TikTok.
I ain't saying that. She was saying
you did. Los, listen, it's very private, and he does not want y'all to follow him on Instagram, Facebook, or nothing else. So
y'all can follow me on Instagram.
Y'all can follow him on TikTok. That's all he provided the show with, so that's all that we have for him. And we want to thank y'all
My
again.
My IG is King Virgo without a 98.
I almost cut you off the show. We want to thank all of y'all for watching. And the fact that y'all still on here and we goofing off at the end is amazing to us. Also, too, if you're booking DJ Kels for any events, because we do more than just sit on here and talk. If you're booking DJ Kels for any events, whether they be your church banquet, your basketball game, your wedding, whatever it is, honey, make sure that you are either texting me, social media, whatever, hit me up because we are working on the 2020 books right now. And course, we don't want to overbook and all that good stuff. Also, too, just as a little reminder, yesterday's price is not today's price. So things have changed and all that good stuff, but it's well worth it. Listen, and the combination of me and Los, not just Los, all of my team members. I want to shout y'all out to while I'm on here. Trent, gotta shout you out. Shea, gotta shout you out. I feel like I'm missing somebody. 2 cousins and a Los. I think that's right. If I forgot somebody, I'm sorry, child. I'm tired. But my dad, honey, because you know it's so funny.
Right. How you gonna forget your daddy?
Let me tell you something. I had a function, and I forgot if I brought Los to the function or if I brought Marsha. I don't remember. But it was like, where your dad at? I was like, he ain't here. Oh, we was thinking your dad gonna be. Matter of fact, I know exactly what it was. It was like, where your daddy at? I'm like, girl, you say that was top priority. So, anywho, shout out to my dad. Always comes in the clutch. Shout out to Los. He be coming from halfway across the state. Shout out to my cousins that be having my back too. Because listen, those fellas put in the work. So I want to thank each and every one of y'all. Yeah. So we want to thank everybody for being on tonight. Thank y'all for making a great show. Stay tuned for that lineup for January because it's going to be awesome. I'm going to get some good people in here to talk about, like I said, some fitness stuff. We're going to be talking about getting your mind right for the new year, getting your soul right, all that cleansing. Oh, yeah, shout outs to Los. We do love you. Even though I tell you to shut up every episode, it comes from a good place of love. Well, tonight you got told to open your eyes because you were asleep.
Right.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for laughing and joking with us. Thank y'all for keeping it very interesting. Honey, that comment section kept us booming and bucking tonight. So we want to thank y'all. Thank Mr. Ricochet for being a part of tonight's live. And shout outs to Los for putting me on because, you know, I don't give him enough credits. He does put me, as I put him onto artists, he puts me onto artists as well. So I guess I give him his little 2 cents, his little credit or whatever. Oh, no, Carlos, you better not tell me to shut up, man, because we'll be fighting on this live. Don't listen to the comment section. We need to ask her what's in her cup because she wilding out over there. That's my daddy side. You know, that's a little different. All right, y'all. We want to thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a great night. Toodles. Until next year. Tell them until next year. Tell them Happy New Year, Carlos.